Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfella of Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you, get 18% off. We out. All right, let's talk some boxing early in this morning. I'm going to knock out some early morning videos. I've been doing that so my schedule won't be so hectic. So hopefully you guys enjoying the early morning videos. I wanted to go live earlier yesterday, but it didn't really happen. But we had a good live stream. But let's kind of talk about Errol posted something saying that, and I put on the screen, that Manny Pacquiao came to this fight versus Mikey, hoping that Mikey would beat him, and calling out Mikey and had no intentions on fighting him. And also, black fight fan, man. These black fight fans, Pacquiao tricked the black fight fans, man. Somebody sent me that, or I seen that shit on YouTube search engine where y'all boy, you know, Pacquiao, you know, man, I can't believe Pacquiao that tricked us, man. So let's talk about Pacquiao, quote unquote, duping the black fight fan by not fighting Errol Spence, and I'm explaining it, but let's get into it. Check out the welterweight boxing playlist. Appreciate everybody, man. But it's early. But you know, at the end of the day, Errol Spence said, now that I think about it, like, nigga, are you dumb or are you stupid, dog? Or are you just doing this for clout? We all knew Manny Pacquiao wasn't gonna fight you. We all knew Pacquiao came to the fight to call out Mikey Garcia. Now, if Manny Pacquiao came to the fight to call out you, I would believe there would be a handshake agreement that you guys would fight next. And that didn't happen. You knew it. I mean, everybody knew Manny Pacquiao was not going to fight you. Even if you showed some vulnerabilities that made Sean and Danny like, hey, I might fight this dude because, you know, he ain't really, you know, destroyed Mikey. I'm brave now. At least I know I can go 12 with this guy. All right? And, you know, Manny, we knew it. I mean, after the Sean fight, well, before the Sean fight, excuse me, I was talking to the plugs and the connects and stuff, and they were saying that if Sean Porter win, Manny would fight him, but he's not going to fight Earl. And it wasn't even known if Danny Garcia wanted to fight Errol Spence neither. But Danny seen something that he could take advantage of that made Danny brave, so Danny was like, you know what, I'm going to jump in the ring, and I'm going to take this mandatory shot. All right? And that's just what it was. So they already got a feel about who want to fight, who don't want to fight who. My whole thing is this. That nigga's crying wolf. Manny Pacquiao asked Al Heyman 2 times before the pandemic to fight him. Okay? You don't believe me? Ellie Sandback got an interview with him and fucking Derrick James doing the Mr. Bojangle dance around the Pacquiao question. So, I ain't got no reason to lie. Alright? He said no. And obviously he was coming off a car accident. And that's cool. Don't give Manny Pacquiao that leverage. Don't let him get that advantage. That's why he fought Keith Thurman. He looked weak versus Josito. I can beat him. And he was like, oh, Earl coming off a car accident, I can beat him. Now, Errol Spence did come out here and say, I'll fight anybody, Manny, you know, anybody, I'm the king. You know, not even able to open up his mouth. You think Mr. Opportunist Manny Pacquiao was going to be like, hell yeah. So don't be out here, you know, crying like you spilled your milk. Nigga, you didn't spill your milk. You did not spill your milk. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. Manny Pacquiao asked Al Heyman to fight you twice, and you turned down the fight. Now, you had a car accident, that's cool, but don't come out here and call that man out to Brian Kenny, and then when he call you out and he oblige you, he like, hey, let's get this shit popping. You like, oh, no, I'm good. Man, get the hell up out of here. Get up out of here. You know what I mean? So that's just the way, man, these dudes be lying, bro. Pacquiao called him out for a fight twice, and he said no mas. No. So don't get out here saying, you know, making all these, you know, we already know what it is. While you healthy and you regular Errol Spence, Pacquiao don't have no reservations on fighting you, my brother. He don't plan on throwing a combination. He don't plan on fighting you. This, that, and the third. But like Floyd said, you chasing the wrong dude. Ain't nothing but coming from Pacquiao fight but money, but that's all they care about. Errol Spence gonna give up his right for drug testing too. We know it. We know PBC fighters ain't testing no more. It seemed like since the great comet, like the Avatar Sozin's comet, the great Pacquiao comet come, they just stopped taking drug tests. And they and these niggas ain't got no integrity or no morals, and they letting him get over on them. Oh, he 40, you know, Royce can't help him that much, and then you get in there and get your ass whooped. Or you get edged out. You know, at least Earl had enough integrity to say, you know what? I'm not fighting this dude because I ain't 100%. I don't care what I told to the public. I ain't fighting this dude till I'm 100%. But to talk about the Manny Pacquiao duping black fight fans, that's what you idiots get. That's what happened when you don't know the game. That's what happened when you get emotional and you let your emotions get in front of your visual and get in front of the real goal. Like I told you fools, Manny Pacquiao wasn't fighting no Errol Spence. You would have had a better chance with Keith Thurman fighting Errol Spence. But all of a sudden, I ain't never seen people turn from black to Filipino so flat. People were so mad at Keith Thurman because he sat there and he held up the division. He for him fight Errol Spence, but he was honest about it. You know, he was honest about it. But it didn't really bother me, bro, because I always felt that Al wanted to make Errol and Keith when he wanted to make Errol and Keith. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people sit there and they was, oh, Pacquiao gonna fight Errol Spence. What has Pacquiao ever showed you that he gonna fight somebody when they completely at their best? When? That's what happened when you don't know shit about boxing. When you give a nigga a microphone and a computer and everybody think they can have an opinion. No, keep your opinion to yourself. And they done changed all these black people into Pacquiao fans versus Keith Thurman. And guess what? You still sitting here and he still ain't fighting Errol Spence. Like I predicted. All the blackness went out the window. Keith Thurman is a solid dude, bro. Keith Thurman and gave my niggas interviews. Keith Thurman, he kept it real like I ain't fighting that dude right now. Well, bro, we got to go for Pacquiao. This nigga say, yeah, man, Pacquiao duped the black fight fan. He was an idiot. When did Pacquiao ever fought somebody at their best, bro? At this weight class. Margarito at 54, he made him come down 4 pounds. De La Hoya at 54, he made him come down to 47. Cotto, he drained him. You know what I'm saying? You keep going on and on and on and on with the opponents that he drained or beat after Floyd Mayweather. When has he ever beat a dude coming off his best? When? It been a long time. It been a long time. And you dudes went against the grain on Keith Thurman, bro. That's my whole thing. And Pacquiao ain't fighting no Errol Spence. Only reason he wanted to fight him because he flew through that roof. That's it. Because he flew through that roof. So at the end of the day, for Errol Spence, you know, oh man, at the end of the day, call Al. If you feel duped, if you feel finessed out of an opportunity, we talking some 10 years later, bro. More than 10 years later now. We're talking about 11 years later. Since 2009, Negro's been chasing Manny Pacquiao. And it ain't like you gonna do 1 million, 1.5 million pay-per-views. Nobody else want to pave their own way. You talking about 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Not 30 years. But you talk about niggas is 30 years old, bro. They at the peak of their career. And some of them dudes are past 30, 32, and they on the other side of their career. Still begging Manny Pacquiao, bro. They still begging Manny Pacquiao. Still begging him. Instead of creating their own legacy. Talking about he duped the black fight fans again. Cause nah, he duped the Negro. He duped the Negro. The stupid, dubious, don't have a clue about boxing business or X's and O's or strategy. He duped you fools because you don't understand boxing. Y'all talk so much about business and getting these fighters paid, and you don't even know the beginning of getting these fighters paid. And then y'all look at Terrence Crawford. Oh, he about to get the Pacquiao fight, which we know he wasn't. I hope he don't get it. He ain't gonna get it. He ain't gonna get it. I hope he don't get it. And just hating. The best case scenario was Keith Thurman beat Manny Pacquiao. But you still gonna get Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. And it ain't gonna mean a motherfucking thing. But y'all know what it is. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support. Check out the What to Wait playlist. Want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal, description. Y'all know what it is, man. We gone.